Next up at WeWap Picks. Next up at UFC 284, we have Jack Della Maddalena taking on Randy Brown. This is one of the more interesting fights on the card. Jack Della Maddalena, 13-2 overall, 5-0 in his last 5, coming off the stoppage win over Danny Roberts. Randy Brown is 16-4 overall.
What is so funny?
I'm reading the comments while doing my brain. I can do so much.
Oh my God! I just wish we would keep this professional.
Randy Brown, 16-4 overall, 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that win over Francisco Trinaldo. This is a really interesting fight. We got two primary strikers. Randy Brown, super long, and he uses his reach well, right? I'll always make comments if somebody's tall and long and people obsess over the reach, but lots of fighters don't know how to use their reach, right? Or they don't use it well. Randy Brown does use it well. He's a good striker. He uses that range. He's dumb tall for the weight class. In the next slide, we'll see all of those stats for you. He does have some nice takedowns as well. He'll trip you. He's got solid jiu-jitsu on the mat. He's really fun to watch. He's coming off that win over Francisco Trinaldo where he was taken down, but he had a knockdown over, yes, he's old, but a really tough veteran in Trinaldo. He landed more strikes, and he threatened with some submissions. Jack Maddalena is a striker, and he's got that like plot forward, react backwards, come back forward type style. What is interesting, though, is he's got an insane jab, insane volume, constantly coming forward, pumping. But in his last fight, he was bombing away, just bombing away. It was like out of character for him, throwing big looping shots, trying to get that knockout, and ultimately he did. But that wasn't a normal Jack Della Maddalena fight. Normally, he's jabbing and staying technical. The one and only thing that worries me here, so Jack's going to be the pick. I do think he wins. You can see this line is tightening. He was a minus 350 favorite, now only a minus 300 favorite. The reason I think this line is tightening is because people are looking at it and being like, damn, Randy Brown's really good. And if Randy Brown can keep you on the end of his strikes, you could have some trouble. I think if Jack fights his normal fight, busy jab, lots of jabs, stays in his face, he should have no problems. If he fights Randy the same way he fought Danny Roberts, Randy might be able to find his own jab, manage range, and Randy could have some success. But Jack is going to be the pick. The minus 300 odds are totally fine. Minus 300 was fine as well. But there is some disrespect here. Like you could argue the odds are wide. And there is some disrespect here for Randy. But I do think Jack's going to get it done. What are you rolling your eyes for?
Yeah, I'm just going to read word for word my breakdown on Twitter. If you guys didn't know, I do a full fight card breakdown on Twitter, literally every single fight, and it's basically cliff notes. But I think this is the best breakdown of the fight. When I wrote this out, I was very proud of the breakdown, and I'm just going to read it. So it basically, I'm starting off with Randy Brown. Basically, Brown needs every inch of length. Jabs, front kicks. I think Angelo mentioned this as well. If he is able to stay at range, he has some good success. So jabs, front kicks, anything to keep Jack out of that boxing range. The issue is he keeps that distance early, but as the fight goes on, hands drop, the jab stops, and the brawling starts. And Brown does not have a ton of power in the pocket. He needs his length for his power. What that means is he needs that distance, right? He needs to catch people at the end with those very long punches. In the pocket, those long arms can't generate the same power as those long shots. He also slows down. Jackie D is the real deal boxer. Nice high guard, footwork, pressure in and out, feints. It feels like he is going to draw out the big shots from the big strikes from Randy early with the feints and pressure, which will allow him to get inside early. I love the way that Jack throws feints, and it feels to me like Randy in this moment, underdog, big fight, big card, main card, is going to be pretty charged up early. He's going to throw heavy, and if Jack is able to get in his face and throw those feints, he's going to come with those big shots, and Jack can counter those perfectly. So, and Jack also does not chase finishes. The finishes find him with technique and natural power. He doesn't overswing. Rude Boy isn't overly powerful or a fast striker. His length gives people issues, but Jackie's a perfect complement to that. Randy is going to be charged up early, will overswing and miss, and Jackie D will be there for every counter to break him down. 1.5 is a good line. 2.5, I'd take the under. I see another highlight coming in front of the hometown fans for Jackie D. I love him in this matchup. Love him.
Reading the script, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. Full fight card breakdowns. Follow me on Twitter. You can get all that information free of charge. Easy peasy. I love Jack. I just don't think that Randy's, as you mentioned, if he can keep the range, there's no way he can keep the range. There's no way. He slows down too, man. He slows down. Jackie's going to be all over him, baby. All the fuck over him. You want to bet this one?
I hope so. I mean, we look at the volume. No, we're on the same side. If you look at the volume, 8.45 significant strikes landed per minute. That is insane volume. But he is hit. He's hit more than Randy, 4.22 times.
It doesn't look like he's ever been hit.
I mean, imagine just being like, I'll just leave it.
You know what's funny, too, is the side profile is even worse. It's like the Mike Perry nose. Like, it literally is just, like, completely flat.
Yeah.
The side profile.
But Jack Della Maddalena is the other person a lot of people say you look like, minus the nose part.
What?
You get both. You get Jamie Malarkey and Jack Maddalena.
That's not even close.
Tell it to the comment section. Don't tell it to me. Anytime they talk about me, it's all Ben Affleck. So you get these people, these creatures. Sewer chewers
Ben
for Jacob.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck for Big Papa Bo. $9,200 in DraftKings. Are you going to spend that money?
I think he finds the finish. I don't think Rude Boy's as dangerous as people think he is. I mean, he's not. I mean, like kind of like the Justin Taffa thing. People think that he's like this, like a Chitty or a Jamal Hill or somebody that just is just like flatlining people with these nice sniper shots. I just don't see it in those strikes. If you catch him at range, he could be. But Jack is just he's a good boxer.
Yeah, and I don't think Randy's super dangerous. I just think he manages that range really well. And if Jack is going to come out swinging wild, looking for a knockout in front of the hometown crowd, he could just get jabbed up. But normal game plan should be totally fine. You want to unlock all of our bets for UFC 284? Head on over to WeWantPicks.com. At the top, click become a member. It's $10. It's $10. Like, what are we talking about here? It is only $10 an entire month for every bet, every pick. The DraftKings Lineup Optimizer. Full DraftKings analysis, slate ratings, ownership projections, same exact stuff for FanDuel.
How much
all
is
sorts
it?
of prop games. It's 33 cents a day. You can't even feed a kid in one of those commercials for 33 cents a day.
I think usually it's like a quarter, honestly. I think it's 25 cents or something like that. In the arms of the angel. What's the next line? Feed me the line. What's the line?
I don't know. Those kids are about to get a whole bunch of Super Bowl shirts, so they'll be fine.
That's more. I think Sarah McLachlan is more the
animals in the cages.
animals. Yeah, and those are honestly a little bit more sad than the people.
Okay, Jesus Christ. $5 super chat from Logan Moore. Best value in the game. Let this be a sign to become a premium member. Keep it up, guys. Thank you very much, Logan. And guys, we've been genuinely appreciated. We passed the 1,500 premium member mark. It's been successful.
Did
for
you even say anything about the
successful
10,000 subscribers? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We did talk about Josh, our web guy. This company's not just me. There's several of us. The web guy said you need to do something for the 10,000. You should do a one chip challenge or something. Jacob was like, I'll throw up. Well, if they can't.
I think any normal person would say, fuck no. I'm not. It doesn't make me weird that I don't want to do the one chip challenge and just ruin the rest of my week. There's no way. But I am a pussy when it comes to hot stuff. I just transitioned from mild to hot at Taco Bell a few years ago. It's a great transition, but I really got to be careful. I can't use the whole packet on a taco. It's like I got to go to about 75%. And once I get charged up on spicy food.
Charged up on spicy food.
It's no bueno, amigo.
Easy. $10 super chat from Prominent. Congrats on 10,000 subs. Very appreciated. 100% genuinely appreciated. We did it very, very quickly. It's been about 2 years. I think it's been 2 years. So in 2 years, we went from 0 to 10,000. And I'm proud of us. We've evolved. We have fresh content 7 days a week. We have a call-in show. Premium members can call in. All these nasty live stream comments, you could just say it on the phone to us on Thursday nights. We've done a lot. We appreciate every single one of you, even the ones that I shit on for basic math and stuff like that. All of you are genuinely appreciated. And Prominent Talent, you like every single picture we put on the Instagram, so thank you for that as well.